Hello everyone, you're watching GT Boxing. Every generation in boxing craves a new star. In Britain, with Anthony Joshua's career in decline, Tyson Fury's future uncertain, and Daniel Dubois delivering mixed results, promoters and fans have turned their eyes to a young prodigy, Moses Itauma. At just 20 years old, he's already built a reputation as the future champion, and his composed victories inside the ring have left many impressed. But let's put emotions aside and face reality. Is Moses really ready to become a dominant force in the heavyweight division? Or is he simply a well-marketed project benefiting from carefully selected opponents? Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot. Thank you. Now let's get into it. Early warning signs. A clear example came in his fight against Ukrainian journeyman Usyk. On paper, this was supposed to be a routine assignment for the British prospect. Yes, Itauma won, but the fact that he was forced to go 6 rounds raised some eyebrows among experts. In the later stages, you could see him dropping his hands, breathing heavily, and showing signs of fatigue. And this was against an opponent with no real knockout power, no high work rate, and no elite conditioning. If Itauma was already struggling there, what happens when he's across the ring from a true top heavyweight? The illusion of a big win. His quick win over Dillian Whyte looked spectacular and gave promoters the perfect chance to boost their young fighter's stock. But take away the hype, and the picture isn't so bright. Whyte is no longer the fighter he once was. Doping scandals, injuries, multiple knockout defeats, all of this has turned him into little more than a recognizable name rather than a real threat. In truth, it was the perfect matchmaking move. A flashy knockout over a famous opponent, but without any real danger. The problem with opponents. Despite Itauma's current position in the top 10 heavyweight rankings, the fact remains. He hasn't yet fought anyone from the world's top 15. He hasn't faced a one-punch knockout artist who can change the fight in a second. He hasn't faced a high-tempo fighter who forces him to work at his limits. He hasn't fought a crafty technician capable of adjusting mid-fight. Simply put, the real tests haven't arrived yet, and the heavyweight division has plenty of names ready to expose him. Potential threats to Itauma: Usyk Kabayel, the German heavyweight known for relentless bodywork and tying opponents up. He could easily smother Itauma's offense and drain his stamina. Joseph Parker, the experienced New Zealander, has seen every style in the sport and knows how to impose smart tactics. For Itauma, Parker would be a real test of ring IQ and endurance. Fabio Wardley, another unbeaten British heavyweight, but with fight-ending power. One clean shot from Wardley could erase all of Itauma's plans. Alexander Usyk, the undisputed champion and living legend. His technique, footwork, and ability to break opponents mentally and physically have already dismantled Britain's best. Joshua, Fury, Dubois, and Chisora. If Itauma rushes into a fight with Usyk too soon, the outcome could be disastrous. Stakes are too high. That's why Itauma's team must tread very carefully. One wrong choice in matchmaking could derail his entire career. Frank Warren has already seen his stars stumble. Fury and Dubois both came up short against Usyk. Now, Itauma is his last real jewel. Naturally, the promoter will do everything possible to protect him, because at the moment Britain doesn't have another heavyweight prospect of this caliber waiting in the wings. What's next? The smartest move for Itauma right now is to focus on regional titles, the British Championship and the Commonwealth title. These belts would give him valuable experience, help solidify his reputation, and buy time until Usyk's career finally winds down. If the Ukrainian retires and the belts become vacant, Itauma could step in under far more favorable circumstances. One of the best tests for him at this stage would be Fabio Wardley. Risky, yes, but these are exactly the kind of fights that reveal a boxer's true level. A victory there would mean much more than highlight reel knockouts over faded names. From there, Itauma could realistically look toward challenges from Parker and Kabayel. Conclusion. For all his youth, power, speed, and technical ability, Moses Itauma is not yet the boogeyman of the division. He still lacks victories over fighters in their prime with proven world-class credentials. Right now, Itauma is a promising project, not a finished superstar. His flaws are there to be exploited, and any top heavyweight with the right skill set could expose them. So let's not crown him just yet. Moses Itauma is another hope. And like many before him, he could stumble at any moment. And in today's heavyweight division, there are plenty of opponents capable of stopping him. What do you think about Moses Itauma's future? Let me know in the comments. That's all for today. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next video. See you soon.